Hello, everyone. Hi, Brittany.
Hey, love.
How are you?
I am good. How are you, babe?
I'm great. I'm great.
Good. Can you see me?
So great to have you today. Let me put my volume up because it's kind of low.
No worries. I'm over here straightening up the camera, making sure we looking good. We looking good.
Yes, girl. You looking good, honey.
Thank you, baby. And so are you. It's been a minute.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, we're going to go ahead and, if you want, we can wait till we get a little bit more viewers, or we can just start because I am going to share this on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, we
As
can go
well
ahead.
as, okay, so you can go ahead and pretty much introduce everyone.
Okay. So my name is Brittany Greene, and I am the CEO and founder of Crown Financials. My mission or my goal is I help my clients and my students see increase to their credit score anywhere from 50 to 300 points without having to hire a credit repair company. So I have the do it with coaching. You know, you got your girl B to help you see it through, because the ultimate goal is to make sure not only do you understand how to maintain and build your credit, but before you shift your power over to anyone else, because, I'm not going to say, hey, don't go with a credit repair company, right? But at least you'll have that knowledge to be able to maintain after their services are complete or after you're done with your journey. So that's what I do.
That's pretty dope. That's good. That's really good. So you say you do coaching. So like how often, do you coach, your clients and stuff like that?
So I have a masterclass. It's called A to Z Credit Masterclass. That is going to be my signature program for my adults. So this is something that if you're over the age of 18, you're out of college or you didn't attend college, it doesn't matter. You can go on to it, and it gives you a series of modules. So you have about 5 modules and some bonuses. And then we meet together as a group through like once a month. As we get more students, it's going to be like twice a month, because I want to make sure that they have
right.
they need. So this is, kind of like the bottom tier, not necessarily bottom tiers in low quality, but bottom tier as in this is what we do as a community, as a family. So we do that anonymous group coaching once or twice a month, and it's like education sessions and things like that. So that's what I do there. But for my VIP students, they are enrolled in the masterclass as well, but they have 6 months of one-on-one coaching with myself, to where we're able to break it down a little bit further and make it more personalized for their file. Because the ultimate goal is to teach people how to, understand credit themselves and really understand, even if you just log into your Credit Karma or your Experian,
Right.
whatever it is, you still need to know what you're doing. Like, you still need to know
Exactly.
what you're doing. So ultimately, I've designed the program to be very specific and like teach you literally A to Z how to read your report, how to look for errors, how to repair, how to build, that whole thing. But if you just want extra coaching and you want, a little bit of Brittany action and magic, you'll go into my VIP program, where we work 6 months close together, helping you to get your file all together.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome. That's awesome. And so how much do you usually charge around for, your coaching?
Mm-hmm.
and and everything else that you do?
Yeah. So right now, everything is, and this is up until the end of the year because we are going to take, some shifts at the beginning of the year. But because of demand being higher, typically, for just entry to the course, it is 97. So $97 just to get the
Oh,
education,
that's good.
just to get the month to month group coaching, and that is lifetime access. So once you put in your $97 investment, boom, shika wow wow, you own it.
You in the game.
You in the game, you in the gate, you in the door. But for the 6-month coaching right now, up until the end of the year, it is $497. So as long as you secure your spot by the end of the year, it's going to be $497 for the 6 months worth of coaching. At the end
Awesome.
of the year, that will hike up to $997 because you get a lot of me. So
Yes. That's good. That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into some of these questions that I want to ask
yeah.
you. Look, she like, ooh, let's go, let's go. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so our first question I have for you. So, how many hours a day do you work on average?
Every day is different.
Every
Every day
day.
is different because some days I've gotten to that point of automation where it's not super duper like it used to be like, oh, okay, 8 to 10 hour days, sometimes
All
longer,
right.
because I want to be able to go in. So a lot of it is research and things like that. Now I've gotten to that point where I can kind of choose if I want to work an 8 hour day. I can choose if I want to work a 2 hour day. I can choose
Right.
if I want to work that day. Right. So it's gotten to that point where it's a little bit more flexible.
Right.
But I'll put in the time that's needed. But yeah, no, it's whew,
It's
finally.
like, whew, this whole pandemic, right? It's like
Right.
slowed a lot of things down.
Right.
Yes. Okay, so let's see what other questions I have for you. So, what motivates you?
My why. My why is for a few things. I want to create generational wealth for myself. I don't even have kids yet, but I want to create generational wealth for them so that when they get here, it's like, okay, boom, we already have a head start to life. My mom, I watched her work so much just to make sure that I had everything that I need. So I want to be able to, allow her to enjoy her retirement because at the end of the day, I think our generation is now going to have to help our parents because they don't have the security of pension plans anymore. They don't have the security of Social Security anymore, or it's pretty much slim to none. So when my mom, retires, she's already digging into her retirement right now. She don't know it yet, but I'm going to make sure that she retires good. Right. So that's
Right.
why. And I want for other families to be able to do that as well, especially in the Black community. One thing that I've began implementing is talking and teaching financial literacy and money management in college students. Right. So I travel to different colleges and talk to them about financial literacy and money management. And I think that if I want to provide that same luxury to my mom, my kids, I want other people to be able to do that same thing. And there is a very powerful way to leverage your credit to build wealth. And I think that we don't have that because we didn't have that knowledge of that. We didn't even realize that access is there. And so many
Right.
people are having access to that. I want to be able to provide that same education so that they can then, leverage that. Like I have students in my class right now. Some of them are leveraging their credit to go into stocks. Some of them are leveraging it for real estate, business credit. And then I even have some that's using this powerful tool called velocity banking, which is allowing them to leverage their credit to pay
Oh,
off debt fast, like super fast.
really?
Thousands of dollars and save you thousands of dollars, but you have to have your foundation in set, and that is your credit. So that's my why, is to be able to give that access to thousands of people by the power of education.
Amazing. That's a real good motivation. That's amazing.
Thank
So
you.
let's see what else other questions we have for you. So let's see. So we have some standard questions. So how did you come about your business? The idea, what made you want to get into credit repair and helping others?
Mm-hmm. So, funny story. I was actually denied for a promotion. So I had built my credit up
Wow.
and I built it up in college. But I did it the crazy way. So I would max my card out and use my refund check to pay it off. So
Sound like me.
over 700. Girl, it was crazy because one
sound like me.
yeah, that credit went from the 700 all the way down to the fives. So, you know, then I tried to get a promotion, and I didn't know, I was working at a financial firm at the time. I did not know that, you know, they were going to look at credit as one of the factors of giving me a promotion. I did what mama told me to do. She said, go to college, you get your degrees, make yourself marketable, did all that. And it still all boiled down to a 3-digit number. And I'm like,
right.
So that's how I actually started my journey within credit, and just kind of leveraging and understanding credit. And it became a passion because I was like, okay, shoot, I kind of like this. You know, I like talking anyway. So it made sense. But I think the turning point of my career, when I really started taking everything seriously, is when I was actually fired from that financial firm.
Wow.
I think, you know, it's this thing where it's like God gonna push you to do something, and if you don't do it, He gonna force you out there, and that's exactly what happened. Exactly. I wasn't, me personally, I was like, oh, I'm not ready to go full time in my business. I just know I want to. And it was that move right there where when I got fired, it was like, okay, no, we're letting you go. And I'm like, okay, this is actually the best thing that ever happened to me. Let me take my credit career seriously. And then that's when I started writing books. That's when I started writing, you know, creating the courses. That's when I started, you know, getting media and press and things like that. So it was that turning point for me, knowing that, okay, I have something powerful. I have an education, and now I can speak from different facets. I can speak from building my credit up irresponsibly. I can speak to life happening and me having to rebuild my credit then again as well. So it was like being, you know, it made sense. It didn't make sense at first. I was just doing something just to, you know, get my credit up so I can get a promotion. Right. And it turned out to be one of the biggest blessings ever. That's how I. Yes.
Right. It be like that though. Right. I mean, everybody always have you know, like a meaning behind their success. Trust me. So, okay, now let's see. So, what is your favorite aspect of being an entrepreneur?
Being able to. Okay. So, I'm gonna keep it real funky with y'all. Okay.
Go ahead. Listen. Be you. Be real.
You know it was gonna happen. I just had to get a disclaimer because see, you know here. Me, the best part about being an entrepreneur is being able to work naked. Like, honestly, I like having the ability to say, I want to wear clothes today, or I don't want to wear clothes today. I want to do my hair today. I don't want to do my hair today.
Exactly.
You know, I gotta do a retwist after this. So you know what I did? I slid on this little nice hat.
Right.
And show up. So it's like being able to show up in my authentic self, being able to show up in my crazy self. That's my favorite part.
I like that.
It down. I mean, I would wear weave, and not to say that weave is a bad thing, but I didn't feel comfortable wearing my natural hair in the corporate environment. Then it got to a point where I'm not giving a damn, right? And then I said I'm gonna wear my natural hair. Y'all just gonna like it, but I couldn't connect with anyone there. I was the only Black girl in the office. Literally, it was on my team. They had fired the other guy. The second day, I knew I wasn't gonna last long with them because I was literally the only one there. I could not connect with those people. It didn't feel right. I was not authentic. I was sick. I was stressed out, and I was like allowing that job to weigh me down. So the best part is being able to just be me, wild, free, and show up with or without clothes.
Thank you. Exact. And listen, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I get up. I do what I want to do on my time.
Right.
Naked, not naked. Right. Like, girl, I'm like loving it. I love the new, you know, the whole business thing is like, before I wasn't like too much taking it serious, but now it's like ever since I started taking it serious, it's like a dream come true, to be honest.
Right. And you know what? One thing I didn't do is I never used to show my tattoos. I used to always be in a blazer, and I'm like,
turtlenecks.
Upstanding citizen. Shit. They like that when I cuss and show my tattoo. Anyway.
Exactly. You can be yourself. And that's what I always say. Like, people always say, like, oh, you have to fake it to make it. Like, no, that's only when you're working for somebody else. But when you have your own business, you have the leisure of being yourself, being who you are. Like me, look, I'm biker boy tattooed.
You know You know what I'm saying?
So it just feels so good that, you know, I have my own business. I can be myself. If I step out, I have, a turtleneck or whatever. I can have a turtleneck, a crop top, show all my tattoos. Everything. No one is gonna look at me crazy as far as like if you working with somebody, working for a law firm. I'm going to school for paralegal, but
yes,
I don't want to.
At the end of the day, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be doing it for you.
Exactly. For my business. Exactly. So, but you know, as far as trying to work into the law firm and stuff, I mean, I'm gonna have to do it eventually, right? You know, because I have to get the credits, right, and do the internship in order for me to get the you know, the Florida Bar Association. So. Right. It's just like, that's the only time, and I think I have to do that for 2 years, and Lord, that's going to be a long 2 years. Right. Because I don't got so comfortable.
You take advantage of that whole thing. You're going to go in there, you're going to learn what you got to learn. You're going to
right.
checks, and then boom, you're going to be out doing, and then the thing is, you're going to become an asset, especially to the community. Like, you're already an asset right now, but just thinking about how everybody follows you and they value what you put.
Thank you.
Bringing even more beauty, like beauty brains, content.
Right. A lot more. You're so right. So, I mean, that's why I say I totally agree with you on being a business owner and being yourself. So, let's go on to the next question. So, let's see. What is your greatest fear and how do you manage it?
Oh.
Like, whoa.
I had a fear of Clubhouse. I ain't gonna lie, I had a fear of Clubhouse because I was thinking in my head, like, how am I? Like, I was scared of being in front of the right people. And I'm like, girl, this is what you asked for. This is what you prayed for. Don't get scared now. Don't get scared now. So.
You sound like me.
You know, I'm just doing whatever it is that I think or I feel like I need to do and just doing it scared because at the end of the day, scared money don't make no money. So if I'm just sitting over here on the other side, allowing all this money to be on the table, not being the go-to person, that's a problem. It's so much out here to be made, and especially on Clubhouse. And I did my first live yesterday, and it went amazing. Got people, clientele. I got people coming to the free credit webinar that I'm doing tomorrow. Like,
oh, I need to tune into that.
Yes, ma'am. The link is in my bio, but I'm gonna send it to you to make sure you.
Okay. Oh no, I will. Trust me. Tomorrow. Okay, we tuning in. Yep. I need this webinar.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm getting clients off of that. So it's just like I was scared of my own success for a little bit, and I was running from my success a little bit this week. And I'm like, girl, you got shit to do. It's time to be running. Don't get scared now. Go on.
Exactly right.
I was actually scared of my potential. I was.
Yeah, that's like me too. Like everything here is so new to me. Like I was so nervous. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. But my sister was like, "Girl, you got this. Right? Don't worry about it. Just we gotta start something. Yeah, you know,
keep improving every way. I love it.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, girl. So you know, we just doing the best that we can do. So let's see what else. So let me see what other questions I have for you. Okay, so how do you market your business? That's something interesting I think people need to know because there's a lot of people, you know, that have businesses and they don't know, you know, how to market and where to start.
I market in different ways. It's more so everybody has to find what works for them. It took me a lot to find what worked for me. I went from putting flyers on people's cars in Miami. I was having different events, paying for promo. So it's a lot of different things, but some of the things that I found that work for me is being consistent with the content that I post. So if I'm gonna put it up, I'm not gonna put it up one time because somebody may not be ready for it in that moment. But I'm gonna keep putting it out there, even if I only get one like, no likes, ignores, stop writing memes, whatever the case is, because those are the people that always come back because they know, oh dang, she was doing that. So I said the way I market is by being consistent in whatever it is that I choose to do. Don't just do it one time and expect magnificent results, right? You have to. So that's that. I do a lot of lives, a lot of educational lives. I became serious about my branding. So my colors are now consistent. Like before I was using all different types of purples. Now I know exactly the purple that I use. And that's the purple that I use for any and everything, right? The gold that I use.
Yeah, because I like that purple in the background. It's just like...
So I become like very consistent in my brand. So when people see my brand colors, they know who they like. Oh, that's Brittany colors. Or when they think of royalty, they think of Brittany because they're gonna be thinking, okay, who's the loud, crazy girl who always talking about crown, finances, and all that good stuff? Oh, that's Brittany, right? So I do that. I also pay for promo. My biggest thing that I did that helped me shorten my success curve, to get to my success quicker is by hiring coaches, hiring someone who helps me in the areas that I lack because I'm only one person. And I'd rather get my expertise than, trying to be everything at every moment, because then you're going to fall short in something. So I started hiring people, low cost people at the time. And literally I built this from the ground up. There was no like loans given out to me. There was nothing. Like, I literally just started doing free content, getting results for people for free, and then allowing them to now be my word of mouth, right? And then once I had money coming in on a consistent basis, then I start paying for, they have people out here who charge $50 to be on their page, and they got 600K followers, and those people are giving you clients. You're nurturing those. Yeah. Nurturing those leads and talking to them, being personable. Like, so that's how I market. It's more than just, putting up a post. It's being consistent, paying for promo, nurturing the leads that I do I did my time of, doing things for free to get results, and then sharing those results. And that's, how I built myself up from absolutely nothing to where now I can actually pay for promo.
Amazing. That's amazing, girl. You got to keep it going. You are amazing. You know that? Mm-hmm. So, okay. So what piece of advice would you give to a college graduate who wants to become an entrepreneur?
Do it.
Just do it. Like Nike, right? Just do it.
Do it. The thing is, do it. Hire coaches. Please hire coaches. And even if you, like, say, for example, I have coaches that I want to work with right now, but I'm like, I can't, not that I can't afford them. I'm just saying, okay, how can I afford them more so? So instead of saying I can't afford this, I can't do this, how can I afford them? How can I afford whatever it is that I want to do, and allow the resources and opportunities to come to me? One of the biggest things is figure out what you love to do. What keeps you up at night? Credit keeps me up at night. I could talk about credit all day, every day. I choose not to, because, I want to break sometimes. Sometimes I want to talk like food too. But just stating, like, I find what makes, find what it is that you love to do. Sometimes you got to try a few different things until you figure out what that piece is. So instead of thinking on it too hard, find you a business coach that is going to help you from the ground up. Like my business coach, Coach by Dynasty. That's my baby. Okay. That is my baby. But some people may not be able to afford her at this time, but she has so many free resources on YouTube. She has so many low cost things like Facebook ad training, getting your business brand together. If you got $500, you could get one of her courses that helps you understand how to boost your sales and how to set up your funnels and how to, market and get your whole business thing structured together. So the biggest thing is do it. And when you have the money to do so, like say, for example, you get a refund check or anything like that, you get your tax return, invest in a business coach that's going to shorten your success curve, helping you to get there a lot faster, saving you thousands of dollars that you would have wasted just trying to figure it out all on your own.
Yeah.
Every coach needs a coach.
Right. Thanks for that advice, because I think I'm gonna look into getting a coach, because that's some real dope advice you just gave. Because sometimes I'm like, my mind is like all over the place. I'm here, I'm there, I'm managed. You know, I have my own business, so it's like I think I really need to invest.
I'm gonna give you a piece of transparency. Last year, I made $500 for the entire year.
Wow.
The year, mind y'all. I was doing this. So in 2018, the end of 2018 is when I lost my job. So I had taken my side hustle and made it my main hustle, but I got away from my business and I was trying to figure it out all on my own. Literally, I was trying to figure it out all on my own. And I was like, going into 2020, I'm not doing that because I didn't make any money. I did not make any money to freaking survive. So I got clear on my mission. I got clear on what it was that I wanted to do. And I got a coach who helped me see that clarity. It wasn't until I got with Coach by Dynasty that I found my clarity. But this year, I hit my first 5-figure year as an entrepreneur. So for me, that meant a lot because, number one, I had just been in the game
Mm-hmm.
My vision this year. I had been doing credit like I started in 2017, but it was a side hustle, and I was with the company. 2018, it got a little bit more serious for me. I was still with that company, but then I started branching off and doing my own thing. 2019 was rough for me because I was all over the place trying to do everything myself. After I had parted from my company, after I had parted from the place of my place of work, so I was building a whole entire new foundation. Now, after I got my coach, 2020, I hit 5 figures. This is over this entire year. Amazing, because I already know next year I'm touching 6, then 7,
Okay.
then 2. You see
Then
what
we
I'm
go.
saying?
Okay. Yes.
Get a coach.
That's the goal. Yeah.
Get a coach.
That's good. That's amazing. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So what would you say are the top 3 skills needed to be a successful entrepreneur?
Consistency.
Okay.
A why. So a clear why.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency. Mindset.
Yeah. I think that's more important than anything.
Because you're gonna legit have times where it's like, oh Jesus.
Let me just put everything down to start over tomorrow.
Like that was me earlier this week. I was like, yeah, I'm just taking a nap.
Yeah, that was me too.
Mindset.
I was like, oh my God, I was so drained. Head was hurting for like 2 days.
Right.
Girl, it's just a lot. So, okay. So, what key activity would you recommend entrepreneurs to invest in their time?
Personal development. Because just like we were talking about mindset, I don't start my day until I've listened to my Abraham Hicks, till I read a piece of something motivational, till I listened to something that, speaks life into me. Because if I'm going to be pouring out to other people, I need that life being poured into me first and foremost before I do anything else. So yeah, personally, you have to learn. The more you learn, the more you earn.
That's right. Yeah.
Now you have new knowledge to apply. And as long as, of course, you're applying that knowledge. And then, of course, the discipline of having your mind together, your peace in order. Because life ain't going to stop happening just because you got a business.
Oh, no. Absolutely not. And the bills ain't going to stop either.
The bills ain't going to stop. The arguments ain't going to stop. You're going to go through breakups, divorces,
everything.
Deaths.
Life keep going.
You've got to be able to pour into yourself and learn when to meditate, step away, meditate. Because if you're sitting up here trying to force something to come out, it's making it harder and it's taking longer. That task is going to automatically take longer.
Right.
So you have to pour back into it.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. So let's see. If you had a magic stick, right? What are 3 things you would change in this world today? And I know it's probably a whole lot of stuff.
To be honest,
3 things we would change. You go first, and then I'll tell you my 3.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't change a thing.
No.
And the reason why is because everything right now that's happening is according to a specific plan. So I probably wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if I changed. If I even changed a conversation, or if I change one aspect of a trial or tribulation, like I think that pressure builds character. So a lot of, especially in our community, a lot of this stuff that's going on is fueling us to become better and to be better and to put
You're so right. Yep.
So say, for example, if I said I change racism, I mean, yeah, it's who wants to deal with racism, right? But that is breeding so many programs, so many businesses, so many, signature like events and things like that bring us together. So I think that controversy and all the stuff that's going on is really building us. So I don't think I would change anything. I wouldn't. People ask me would I change anything in my life, I'm gonna say I wouldn't change nothing there either, because all of that stuff built me up to who I am today. And
you're so right.
Who's to tell? I could have been with some fool.
Yeah.
So I would have turned left. I would have been like, But I turned right. So
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, you're so right. So who has been your greatest inspiration?
That's difficult. Difficult to answer because different people or different things have served me in different ways.
Yeah.
But as far as Inspiration, as far as my journey into what I've been doing now, Lisa Nichols, I can say, has probably been the biggest one, because she's the one who helped me learn how to speak for real. Because I was always a speaker, but teaching me to actually get on a platform and break my story down and take you on the valley of where I've been through, like teaching me the schematics of things. And her story has been very inspirational. And literally, I was at her conference the weekend before I got fired. And I literally, I could not even figure out how I was going to get there. I didn't know how I was going to get in the hotel. Like, I had no clue how I was going to do anything. Figured out a way, got there. That Monday, I was fired. And I was like, that's okay. I'm glad. Because now I'm going to write a book. I'm going to send my business like this. I'm going to do that. And yeah, so.
Yeah, I see you have a book. I need to get into that. I need to actually get a book from you, like ASAP. Yes, because I need to read up on that and, you know, learn about the credit. I'm actually repairing my credit right now. Okay. And it's, I mean, doing really good. A lot of stuff was deleted. Yeah, girl. I'm like, yes, I'm trying, because I want to get a house. Yeah. You know, it's a lot of things. And I see, like, even with when you're trying to get office spaces and stuff, they're like, oh, what's your credit score? Your credit score got to be at least 600. I mean, it's like everything in the world right now revolves around your credit score. Right. Girls, you know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow. Make sure once this is over, hit the link in the bio, because baby.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, you know we can do this right now. Oh yes. Yeah, no, I need to actually do that because I'm trying to learn more. That's why I've been going out to networking events, been doing event coverage. I've been like running into a lot of amazing people, which they're gonna be doing live too. Some people already signed up, so I mean, I'm just super excited. So I really need to be in this webinar tomorrow, and I most definitely am going to click the link in the bio. Yes. Yes, well, so we can get into it.
Link in the bio as well, because it's going to be good. Because I'm talking about building and repairing, but I have a stronger emphasis on building, because I think that a lot of credit repair companies teach you how to get negative things off, which I do as well, but they don't really teach you how to build and maintain. So that's what I do. That's how I do.
And you know what? Yeah, that's very important for real, because you know that's why I think I need to be into this webinar tomorrow, because I need to know, like, honestly, like saving money and me, we don't see eye to eye. Right.
And you know what? Sometimes it's not even all about saving money. Sometimes it's just rearranging how we spend our money. That's
right.
Is clearing out our budget, taking a real hard look at, okay, what have I been spending this much money on? Okay, how can I adjust my finances to get them where they need to be? That's how I run my finances. I'm not a big saver either. I'm not even gonna lie to anybody. If anybody knows, I'm a big investor. That's what I like to do. I invest because I know that return on investment is always going to be huge and clear. So for me, it's just rearranging where you spend your money. Because I used to spend my money in the wrong places, but now I spend my money on investing in things that'll make my business grow, and that's how it been growing.
Yeah, that's good. So do you offer that kind of service, like where you can help? Okay, yeah, because I think I'm gonna need that. Like, most definitely, I need someone to help me,
especially when it comes to your credit, because a big to the puzzle is budgeting. So rearranging your finances to say, okay, I can put, or rearranging how you use your credit is going to also help you with discipline and, you know, how you pay off things, what you do with things. So yeah, all that's in it. And I'm going to be doing a sale on my credit booster little mini workshop that I have. So that'll be on sale next week. It's usually at $97, but it's going to be on sale next week for $13.99. So for the holiday,
okay,
right? I like to give and you know,
that's good.
Stuff. And then so when people see the price, they're not like,
what happened?
I gave y'all the chance. It was $13.99. Don't act.
Okay. Exactly. That's a good. No, but that's a good deal. Oh my God, they can't beat that. And when you having this sale, because I need to be like probably one of the...
You're gonna get the email on Monday.
Okay, cool. Okay,
it's gonna be out on Monday, and I'm putting a thing on my social media platforms for people to be able to just tag in there as well.
That's great. That's amazing, girl. I mean, credit is everything right now. So you do like students as well? Because I heard you were saying something about like, is it like kids in high school? Because
well, it's more so colleges. So I travel to different colleges, but I have a signature program called Project Pre-Rich, and I actually wrote a book on that as well. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it out for you because We
Man,
got
what's up? My girl ain't even playing.
yeah, you know, yeah, boom.
Yes,
Is,
okay.
um, this is from my house,
Yes. Oh, that is nice.
so we, it's a little, book,
Yes.
like a nice little workbook for them. So when I travel to different colleges, so lately I've just been doing virtual workshops because of COVID. So my
Right.
last workshop was with Hawaii Pacific University, and they're actually getting the first round of these books ever since it came out. So they ordered 500 copies. I'm sorry, not 500 copies, 100 copies. Um, so they're gonna give. I offer that along with my workshops to college students, just kind of helping them with money management. I find that at that specific time, like between the age of 18 to 24, is when they're starting to take their finances seriously. So that's when I have those workshops with them.
That's pretty dope. I need you to join my network, honey. You
Yes, honey.
need to join the network so we can have you on our directory on the website. That way,
Okay.
people that's looking for, because I can
Oh, yeah.
always refer people to you, because I know it's a lot of, I mean, that's really good. Yeah, I'm the talent connect queen, honey.
Let me
So
get on my this.
yeah, so I'm trying to, build a little directory.
Yeah.
I'll send you the link once we get
Please.
off. Yeah, send you the link. Your logo will be on our directory.
Okay.
Viewers will come in. If they're looking for certain things, they'll click either take them to your website, your Instagram, whatever link you want us to have it, go to. So, I mean, that'd be really good, because it's a lot of kids in college that really needs that help, that don't really know where to start. You know what I'm saying? So, and I know a lot, like especially some of my niece, she can probably use the services. I'm gonna talk to her about that. She started working, and I want her to get the hang of it now, because she's a senior. She'll be
okay. I will say, and I'm gonna send you the link for this because it's on Amazon.
Okay, cool.
So she can order that workbook. And the workshop is in there as well.
And how much is this book?
25.
25. Okay, that's good. That's good. I might end up just getting it for the both of them, my niece and my nephew, because I think a lot of kids, like you said, growing up, we didn't get, our parents, our elders didn't really school us on credit and stuff like that.
And you know what? And it wasn't even their fault. I'm gonna tell you how. I just read. I was reading a book, and it was talking about the industrial age versus the information age. Right now, we're in the information age where all of this stuff, credit and stuff like that, yeah, they had to deal with it, but the impacts are completely different. So they could only teach us what to do, avoid, avoid, avoid. Versus now, they've made it such a need because they know so many people were avoiding it. It's another way for them to make money. People are, these collection agencies, these debt collectors, all these different people benefit be off of the uneducated consumer. This is why I'm making the consumer educated so that we can beat them. Because, okay, say for example, I had a lawsuit against a collection agency. They tried to sue me for a debt all the way back in college. Had I would have not known anything, I could have had them, they could have locked up my account, so they could have garnished any wages that I had. All because if I didn't know what to do. But I sent one letter off, and that one letter was the reason why my lawsuit was beat. They closed the account. They threw it out, like literally, because I was educated and I knew what to say and I knew what to send to them, because basically it was a debt that was out of the statute of limitations. What that means is the legal time frame that they could pursue you for a debt. Well, they didn't care that it was outside of the statute of limitations. They would court for that. But I was like, hold up. I sent that one letter, beat the lawsuit, boom. Now I teach my people how to do it.
That's good. That's good. And a lot of people need to know that. Because trust me, it's probably a lot of people out there just paying on debts that they don't even have no business paying on.
And they paying it more than once. That's the problem. Because they're selling the debt around. People like, I know I paid this debt off. And now you got another collection agency beating you and hounding you over. No. That's not what I do.
Yeah, because I did hear that they, like, after a certain amount of time, they sell it to another agency and stuff like that. That's why, so when you write the letter for them to remove it, they be so ready to remove it because they don't really know what's going on, because they don't purchase it from another collection agency. That's crazy.
Right. But, and that's what I teach about in my masterclass. So this is why I said that masterclass price going up, because it's I want to be able to, work more one-on-one with people. I'm going to keep the entry part the same because, again, get what you can afford. And I love to help people out. But in that masterclass, I was collection agencies especially one that they done sold it off to different people at a time. If you keep selling it off to it loses even more of its value. Even when it goes to the agency in the first point, it loses. But then when it's sold over and over again, it loses so much more value. But if you know what to do, that's how you're gonna win every time.
Right. Yeah, that is something that I think everyone needs to know. Like, seriously. So let's see. What book inspires you the most? Do you read a lot?
Girl, you should see this doggone case back here.
Like the library, huh?
Honey, it's so many books that have changed my mindset at different points in my life. I think at different points in your life, you're going to deal with different things. But I think the number one book that I read that really was like corporate America, Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Which one? I'm probably looking to that.
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Oh, okay. And you was like, right. That's good. Okay, so I probably need to look into that and read that book. It probably changed my mindset.
It surely will. That and I would say for you already in the entrepreneur, I would say The Unfair Advantage.
The Unfair
Advantage by Robert.
Okay. That's cool. That's dope. That's
if you're already in the entrepreneurship game, you might as well go ahead and take a step ahead.
Right. Right. And just skip the first one, huh?
Skip the first one. You already got the mindset, boo. You need to learn the tricks of how these people going around with these big corporations not paying any money on taxes legally.
Man, girl, like they just know all the little ways and alleyways. That's what I'm trying to get on.
The Unfair Advantage exposes it all.
Everything. Okay, girl. So I hope our viewers heard that. Y'all better get into that book. I think we all need to get into that.
Right.
So let's see. Do I have any questions? So how did you come up with your name? I did want to ask you that. Like, how did you come up with the Crown Financial?
I really don't even remember.
You don't know, but I like that. I like it.
Because I really was just like, let me see what's up. And I just ran with it. It just stuck and I ran with it. I literally don't even remember what I was thinking when I created it. I just knew I loved royalty because royal, I love purple. I love, and purple is the color of royalty. My card name is Royal. I really have absolutely no clue.
Right, okay.
Oh, I did.
But you picked an amazing name.
Thank you, sure.
It sure is. So let's see. I think we've done answered so much questions today.
Oh, make sure you save the live too. I don't know. Is this the first one that you've done?
Yes, you are actually the first one, girl. And I'm like super excited. That's why I was like, oh my God.
I don't know how long we've been on, but if you go over 60 minutes, it will automatically shut it off and you will not even be able to save it.
Yeah, no, okay, so we're gonna end it before because we started at 2, so we'll end it like in the next, like I'll say about in eight more minutes. Okay. Probably like 2:45, I think. What you think? Okay. Yeah. Because I think we answered a lot of questions. I mean, just let everyone know, how they can follow you, how they can contact you.
Of course. Yeah, so you guys can, of course, follow me at I am Brittany Greene. Y'all can see it. My name is right there. I'm going to put it in the chat here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Y'all going to look at my big old head for a second. Okay, boom. Y'all can follow me there. Make sure you hit the link in my bio and register for the free webinar tomorrow. This is going to be the last one this week. I did 3 this week, but you are not going to want to miss this one because I have added in lots of more juicy content. Follow me on Instagram and YouTube and all those other different places because I'm always posting educational content, in-depth educational content about credit. You want to go ahead and get in the A to Z Credit Masterclass. You want to get your A to Z Credit book. If you're a college student, you want to get your Project Pre-Rich book and ask the people at your campus to bring a baddie in.
I know that's right. Come through, okay? I be seeing you. I'm like, yes, girl. You be giving it to her. I'm like,
2021, where the money resides, where the money resides.
Yes, we got to get that money. No, trust me. I was looking at your page. I'm like, look at. You remember when we first met? I think at Farrah little event in Wynwood. I'm like, oh my God, I still have that little credit book you gave me. Like, I was just sitting here thinking about. That's why when I went through and I seen that you signed up, I'm like, look at my girl. She's just always there to support. And I really appreciate you doing this today. Like, seriously, I really appreciate it. You gave some wonderful information today. And if you know anybody else that has a business that wants to be on Networking with Talent, you can let them know.
Yay.
You know, because, you know, our goal is to network with a bunch of, you know, business owners, entrepreneurs, while getting their business and brand out to the public. Because, you know, sometimes it's not a lot of people that wants to follow or, you know, support people that don't have enough followers or views. I see, like, right now, everybody is based on the followers and the views and the trend. My platform, I'm not here for it. Like,
we want quality. And
exactly. We want the real you, the real authentic you. You know, don't sugarcoat it. If you're going to be on here, be yourself. Let's talk about it. You don't have to, you know, beat around the bush like everyone is trying to do or follow the trend. I'm not here for it. So I really appreciate you being on here today. You're so amazing.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to have kicked this thing off with you. And I'll be sending more business owners your way so that they can get their highlights. They can have an amazing time with you like I did. And I can't wait to see you in the webinar tomorrow, baby.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm coming. Listen, matter of fact, let me get on here right now so I don't forget. Because listen, once I jump off, I have like so much going on. I have my baby. You know, I just had a baby too.
Yes, congratulations.
His little fat self. Yeah, so I have to like make sure I remember. At least if I hit the link, I'll see it. Let me see. Sorry.
Yep, when you scroll down, it'll say free credit webinar. You just go in there.
Oh yeah.
Adding information real quick, and then I'll be sending out the link for tomorrow.
All right.
All you need is Zoom, baby. All you need is Zoom.
Okay, honey. So I will be sending you the link for the directory so you can become a member, and you will receive discounts on services if you ever need it. And also, being a member, I just want to let you know, you would send us content whenever you want. We post free promo for you on our stories. So take advantage of it. Okay.
Send me this link, honey.
She like sitting down. Yes, take advantage. And then I'll go ahead and you also get like a week of free promo on my webpage. So we'll talk more about that once you have my number, right? You can probably text me. Okay. Yep. So just text me once we get off of here.
Yes.
All righty, boo. You have a wonderful day.
You too, babe. Have a good one.
Thank you for networking with talent.
Bye.
Bye, boo.